All right, welcome to the first episode of MailTime here at Czar. As I've mentioned in the break videos, we really wanted to start doing more to just bring more content to the site and do stuff other than just your standard break videos. So what this is going to be, it's going to be more of the different things we brought in either through the mail or at shows that we purchased, traded, and just give you an idea of the certain things that we'll be selling at cardzar.com, and also just a peek into our own personal PC. As you guys know, I'm Luke. I'm working with Eric and Adam as well, so you might see them on videos later on. But this will be the first MailTime video that I'm going to put out. I actually recorded this earlier, but I lost it. So somewhere on the internet, that 30-minute video is floating around. But it's Sunday night. Good day of football today, except for my Patriots. As you can see right there, I'm a Pats fan. Big loss. Kenyon Drake returned a ridiculous lateral band on the field type play, and the Patriots were brought down by the hated Miami Dolphins, but it is what it is. You just kind of have to tip your hat to them because the play was absolutely so ridiculous. So anyways, tonight, we're going to be talking about some of the different things we brought in. Sunday Night Football is going on right now, so the Bears are playing the Rams. Should be a good game. Before we get into the mail time, here's our information, and we're going to have a fancy graphic here. Soon, some openings and closings that our tech guy Adam's going to put together. That's not my style. I'm more about the different things I've brought in. I want to show you that and all the different marketing. Adam is the technical guru, and Eric, the third part of our triad, who we're super excited to bring on. Good buddy of mine who I do a lot of trading with. You're going to see a trade that we made today, the results of that. But he will be involved as well, just kind of has all the connections within the industry and taking over that role of just seeing different people and getting product in that way, getting supplies in. It's going to be a really good partnership between the three of us, so we're really excited. Website we're hoping is going to be out here soon. The website's going to be www.cardzar.com. That's www.cardzar.com. I'd say hopefully by the end of the year, but it's still tough. There's a lot that goes into the website. It's going to be a huge, beautiful website, super easy to use. And again, it's really tough to put a date on it because we want to make sure everything's going smoothly from day one. We'll accept everything from credit card, PayPal, Venmo, all the good Cash App, all that stuff to make it really easy. And some of the different things you'll be able to find on cardzar.com. A Melvin Gordon rookie for 50 cents, Michael Thomas rookie for 50 cents to $1. Todd Gurley select hollow silver, that'll probably be $1 card. Amari Cooper rookie, we just saw him have a huge game for the Cowboys. That's probably a $2 card. So stuff that's pretty similar to what you're seeing in fire sales and also what you're seeing on eBay. But you guys know that. I'm sure everybody I've talked to I know everybody I've talked to is very excited about it, but I'm sure you'll be excited about it once you see what we have to offer. So without further ado, let's get into mail time. So today I mentioned that Eric and I made a trade, and this was the bell of the ball for the trade. He sent me a message saying that he got this card in, and immediately I saw it, and I was like, I need it. I have to have it. So, beautiful. Barry Sanders National Treasures 2017 on-card auto, number 2 of 10. Just an amazing, amazing card. One thing you'll notice about my PC, it's New England sports, and then all the stars from the 80s, 90s, and now, and also a little bit of the oddball things. And speaking of the 90s, a couple guys that I really enjoyed watching growing up. Tony Gonzalez, Topps Chrome rookie. This is always one of those cards that Beckett always had in their hot list that I always wanted. Got that today. Topps Finest rookie, Tony Gonzalez. Notice that the protective coating is still on. Another one of my favorite cards growing up that I always wanted, Work Done. That's his Topps Chrome rookie. So all three of these are actually all available. I have multiple copies of them. So if you're interested in any of those three, shoot me a message. As well as this Tiki Barber rookie. Tiki number 7 of 10. Not number, but just number in the set. Donruss, 1997 rookie. Cool card. I actually have another one of these too, so if you're interested in those cards, they are available. Just shoot me a message and I'll be happy to give you a price on them. I made a trade a few weeks ago. This one I'm really excited about. DeAndre Hopkins, tools of the trade. It is number 14 of 25. You have a tricolor patch, a football, and a dual color patch with a sticker auto. DeAndre is one of the most young and exciting players in the NFL. Did not have his rookie autograph or his autograph, so that was one thing I had to have. So I got it. My PC, like I said, is New England Sports, and then I also want to collect one autograph of every player I like. So, for example, David Johnson, Topps Finest. This is actually the second David Johnson autograph that I got. So that meant the first one, which I didn't like as much, went onto the eBay store. You can find us on eBay. ID is Czar, CARDSCZAR. Yeah, so I just love Topps Finest. It's always been my favorite set. So I kept the Topps Finest. I'm getting rid of the other one. Travis Kelce, big game today. Just an auto, 40 of 49. Not his rookie, but just a cool card I got for cheap for about $5. Just love Travis Kelce. I think he's a star, potential Hall of Famer. Yeah, so $5 couldn't resist. Same thing with this one. Jarvis Landry, $5 on-card auto rookie. This is back when he was with the Dolphins. Obviously, he's a Cleveland Brown now. He had a big game as well, 2 touchdowns today. I had another, I think it was a Topps Valor. Jarvis Landry, didn't like it as much as this Elite, so I'm going to keep the Elite. Now, if I find a card, another Jarvis Landry auto I like later on that I like more than the Elite, then I'll probably just take the Elite out of my PC, either put it in my eBay store, put it in my box for what I sell at shows, or put it on cardzar.com. I'm not sure, but that's kind of, again, how my PC rolls. As things come and go, it's very fluid. And I think that's a good way to collect. Don't pigeonhole yourself too much. It gets really expensive if you're trying to get every autograph of every single player. Just kind of focus on the players that you really enjoy or your specific PC, and that's the way that I collect. Obviously, we're all different, but that's my advice that wasn't asked for. So there you go. One of my favorite cards I have, Rodney Hampton on-card auto. This is from the fan favorite archives back in 2013 that Topps released. Rodney Hampton was not a huge player growing up, or he was not a huge player in the 90s, but if you're local to the Northeast area, he was rather popular. I'm not a Giants fan. I hate the Giants, obviously, but I did always like Rodney Hampton. I can't explain why. I don't think I've ever watched him play a game. I just liked him. So I had all of his cards growing up. And when I saw I could get the auto, it was a no-brainer. Keenan Allen, big game today, scored a touchdown early for the Chargers. Funny story, I actually bought this from a breaker that I buy a lot from in his eBay store. There's a lot of consignment. You can check them out, DC Sports 87. That's their eBay username. That's their Instagram username. Find them on Facebook. Their breaks are awesome. Zach runs those along with Bugs. Zach puts on great breaks. So I got this as number 14 out of 25. I got this off of him for a fair price in auction. Really happy to get a Keenan Allen auto. Just a really good player. Funny, I thought it was his rookie. It's not, which is fine. It was, when it came in, I saw the year, I was like, crap, oh well. But happy to get his auto, but that's one of those things where if I'm able to get his rookie auto in the next, couple months or whatever, that might take place of the gold strike, just because I don't love gold standard, but an auto is an auto. One set I do love is Select. And one autograph I love is Taywan Taylor. Not a great player, but just a beautiful autograph. I mean, this card's a $5 card, if that. And I'll keep it in my PC. I'll keep it in my box just because I love the auto, the big swoops. It's a good-looking auto. He actually took his time to sign that, unlike a lot of guys like Carlos Henderson, who just went. Going old school again. This is just a cool card. Seth Joyner Refractor from the 1995 Finest set. Again, I told you I love Finest, and the old refractors are really tough to get a hold of. I don't love Seth Joyner. Decent player in the 90s, but not a huge fan. But still the protective casing on it, and also it's a refractor, so I love this card. I'll hold on to it forever. It's a really, really cool card in my PC. Very rare do I ever get into Razes, but I did get into a Raz here, and I got Le'Veon Bell, Topps Finest, rookie auto, RPA, 25 out of 50. Don't know where he'll be playing next year, but it's his rookie auto. One of the best running backs in the NFL when he's on the field. Obviously, that hasn't been the case all year. But, like I said, I hate Razes. I've won once, and I've probably spent about $200. So it's a $50 card, but it cost me about $200 in the grand scheme of things. But this card is a really cool card that I made an investment in. I don't usually go high-end. Very rarely do I spend more than $20, $30 on a card. But this one was a a little bit different. Obviously, with quarterbacks who invest high, and this is the best rookie quarterback, I think, to invest in. Baker Mayfield. I love Baker Mayfield and what he's doing in Cleveland. They had a huge win against Carolina today. And this is the Prism, numbered 65 to 99. I picked this up on eBay. Paid a little bit more than I wanted to, but again, I think this is actually an investment, and I think that this is something that could potentially, maybe double in value. But, with one of these guys, I'm really have no interest in selling anytime soon. So I'll hold on to it. It'll go into my safe. I think eventually that could be a $300-$400 card. I think Baker Mayfield's going to be that good. I think that, and I've made a few more investments in him. The silver, which I've priced for $150. What Panini's done this year with the prisms for football, they did what they did with basketball last year. They made the prisms really hard to get, one per hobby box. So that means with 300 cards in the set, you have to go through 300 hobby boxes to get the guy you want. And you'll see a lot more prism silvers in this MailTime edition, just because I made that investment this year. And another card I made is investment in is the stained glass Baker Mayfield. You'll see another one of these here soon too, of another player that I love. But this is a case hit. You get one per case allegedly, and again, I have it up for $60 right now. It's not in the eBay store yet. I don't know what I want to do about that yet, but I have it out for shows at $60. Both this and the silver, I actually have no problem holding on to. Again, I think Baker's just going to be that good that I'm totally fine with just holding on to the card and letting it go up in value. This card I actually won last year on eBay. One of those random auctions in the middle of the day. I got a great deal. Christian McCaffrey, 24 of 25. Gold standard RPA. You can't really tell, but there is some stitching right there. So it's almost a two-color auto. But Christian McCaffrey, if you watch football, if you follow fantasy football, you've seen how much of a stud he's been. 2 touchdowns today. The guy's been electric. He's been awesome. Everything as, suggested by the Panthers when they took him in the first round. I was skeptical of him just because he's a smaller guy, but he's proven me wrong. He's been awesome, and that card is starting to just really increase in value. One thing we're also going to do at cardzar.com is we're going to have a ticker based on some of the guys who are seeing their value go up and some of the guys who are seeing their value go down. Christian McCaffrey is surely a guy who you're going to see his value go up throughout the website. If he has a big gain, you might see his prices go up 5%. If so, that means buy now because they're going to keep on going up most likely if he keeps on playing well. Say he tears his ACL, well, he might see his value go down a little bit. Same thing with a guy like Kareem Hunt. Kareem Hunt obviously had some issues, and his value is going low. So on the website, you would see he probably would be the guy whose value is going down the most. So just another fun thing we want to do at cardzar.com, and there'll be some sort of history, I'm sure. I'm going to let Adam answer that question just because I'm not the techie guy. But it'll be fun. It'll just be a different way that we stand out over other card sites. And I think everybody's going to really enjoy it. This card is arguably my favorite card in my collection. IPC Calvin Johnson, just an awesome player. Megatron when he was in the NFL. I got this at the Shriners Show down in Wilmington, Massachusetts. I traded Deshaun Watson, rookie auto, a few other cards. I forget the other ones exactly, but I got this as well as another card that'll be in a future MailTime edition. This is one of the legit ones. It's not the fake one. So you have the COA right here from Topps. Can't really see it right there too well. But this is an on-card auto of Calvin Johnson, Adrian Peterson, 2 future Hall of Famers. Adrian Peterson is still crushing it. He actually single-handedly got me into the fantasy football playoffs a few weeks ago or 2 weeks ago with that 90-yard touchdown. I celebrated like I had just won the Super Bowl, but merely just got into the playoffs. So, I just love that card. It's so cool. I want to get it graded, but it's not in the best shape. So I'll probably hold off for now. I don't think we got a good grade. You can see on the back. I didn't notice this when I bought it, unfortunately. Just a little snafu by me, but the corners are pretty white on the back. I just love the card. I don't really care. I don't love getting things graded anyways, so I think it's kind of a scam, but it's kind of the way the industry is going. So adapt or die, I guess they say. I got this for $5 on eBay, which is shocking. Brandon Cooks, 24 out of 25. I know he's no longer a Patriot, but I still loved him when he was here. I think he's a great player. I did not have his auto in a Patriots uniform, so again, to add to the PC, I had to get it. $5, no-brainer. Sony Michel, 3-color patch, chunky patch, which I love, numbered 6 of 99, which I'm surprised it's so high considering the patch. You'd think they'd save this for one of the lower value or lower numbered cards, but I'm not a huge patch guy or jersey guy unless it's got a ton of color to it. So again, I try to PC almost every Patriot card I can, but the problem is I don't want a card that's just got a basic patch. Like it's not exciting to me, so I try to stay away from those. But if I see a cool stitching 3-color patch, I'm going to go for it. My main PC is Tom Brady. I have probably about 400 different Tom Brady cards. Everything from numbered cards to patches to rookies to base. The only thing I don't have is his autograph or a 1/1. That's the future. That's the goal, obviously, is to get one of those. A rookie auto would be amazing, but I have a mortgage to pay, so I can't pay for those right now. But this is an example of just a numbered card. I have tons of these in my collection, 93 of 99. I have a ton of Brady numbered cards. Anytime I can find a Brady, I'm going to buy it. Again, I will buy everything from his base to his second-year card. I love his second-year cards. I'd love to get an auto. It's just not going to happen anytime soon. But with him being my PC, I had to splurge on the silvers. Again, case hit here, the stained glass, and then pretty much 1 out of 300 hobby boxes here on the silver. Just a no-brainer. Found those on eBay. Paid a decent price. But a couple more silvers that I got. Alvin Kamara, Todd Gurley. So both these guys I PC. Just really love both players. I'm a huge fantasy football guy, so because of that, obviously they're fun to have in your squads. I'm trying to collect the rainbow as well, and I have probably about 75% of the Alvin Kamaras for the Prism. I don't have the 49. I don't have the number to 25, the number to 10, 5, or the 1/1, but I have all the higher number ones. And with Todd Gurley, I am doing the same thing as well as with Brady, Gronk, Edelman, pretty much any Patriot. But the thing that's funny, I was bidding on too many. So I actually got 2 Todd Gurley silvers. So I am looking to move my extra Todd Gurley silver for $20. That's shipped. If you're interested, you can send us a message. I'm happy to sell it. And then Julian Edelman silver, won this with DC Sports 87. Thanks, Zach. And then just did another Tom Brady select number to 75. I got this along with the Brandon Cooks autograph. Got that in recently. Today at the show, picked up Stephon Gilmore, rookie autograph, contenders. I'll keep this. Great stud lockdown cornerback for the Patriots. Corey Davis, contenders optic. Got that for $5 today. Steal. I think he's going to be a star in this league. Obviously wide receivers don't sell for as well as quarterbacks or even running backs, but I think this could be a $40 card in the next few years and when he makes his first Pro Bowl. Got another Corey Davis, 2-color, majestic, number to 99. This one is for sale. I'll sell this. This is $15 shipped. Again, I think that's a great deal because this should double in price in the next 5 years, I'd say. So buy now. This one's really cool. I got this today as well for $5. Javon Curse. Again, I love collecting players that I used to watch. I used to watch Javon all the time. Number to 35. Awesome card. Marshawn Lattimore. Last year's Defensive Player, Rookie of the Year. Numbered to 50. 2 of 50. Cool card. I'd move this for $12 shipped. This is available. Tyler Boyd, breakout star this year. Number to 99, 49.99. This is available for $12. This one I picked up and I'm going to hold on to for now. Leaf Gold Stars. You can see my bald head there. In the 14 karat gold. Pretty ridiculous. They're putting 14 karat gold in cards now, but that's what happens when you run out of ideas. This is number 2 out of 10. I'm going to hold on to this for now. Not a super high value card. It's got gold in it, but just a really cool card I want to hold on to. DJ Moore, starting to come on this season. I drafted him in fantasy as my wide receiver 3 in the league. Dropped him because he wasn't doing anything the first 3-4 weeks, and now he's been blowing up. This one's numbered to 199. I'd move that for $15 shipped. And then this guy I'm actually trying to pick up now, numbered 8 of 10, Jacoby Brissett, former Patriot, got traded last year for Philip Dorsett. He, I think, is going to be a player in this league. Obviously not with Indianapolis because Andrew Luck is playing well, but I think eventually he's going to find a home and be a starter again. And when he does, I think he's going to be successful. And when that's the case, I think you're going to see his card value skyrocket. So anywhere I can find Jacoby Brissett, I'm picking him up. If you have any, I'm interested. I'm always looking to buy. Feel free to shoot me a message. DeAndre Hopkins, Prism Rookie Orange, numbered to 50. This is available for $10 shipped. And that's the rest of football. One thing I did want to show, Jordan Pennington, my friend at Best of 7 Sports. They do breaks. This will be his in a few days. Jameis Winston, 1 of 1. We made an amazing trade. He had a fire sale. Had about $70 worth of product. And then also LaDainian Tomlinson auto. I think it's graded to 9.5 or 9. That's coming my way in return for the Black Finite 1 of 1. You know, obviously Jameis had his issues early in the year, but he's starting to turn it around. He's having a really, really good last couple weeks. So I think you can start seeing his value go up significantly. If you bought him when his price was down, you're probably going to make some money on those deals. Again, that's a player that on cardzar.com, he probably would see he'd be on the ticker of being a cool player, not hot but cold. And, you know, if you wanted to buy cards from us, all the Jameis Winston cards at a discount essentially, and then flip them or hold on to them, you would see a return on investment there. So just a really cool tool that we want to offer at cardzar.com. So we're going to go to baseball. This is I collect football, basketball, baseball in that order. Baseball, I just really want to collect all the Red Sox and pretty much every rookie or autograph of all the stars. So for the first one I want to show you, Nomar Garciaparra on-card auto. 5-sport classic. I hate this set, but I got the auto for $5 and it's Nomar. Don't have a Nomar auto, so I had to have it. Kevin Youkilis auto. Again, I'm a Red Sox fan. This is a refractor. I love Uke. Actually went to his brewery in California last week. Loma Brewery in Los Gatos. Great beer, great food. It was phenomenal. I can't speak any more highly of it. Definitely check that out if you're ever in the Silicon Valley area. It's about 10 minutes south of San Jose. And then Rafael Devers on-card auto. This is the guy I think is really going to break out next year. Had a great postseason for the Sox. And I had a bunch of his rookies, have some patches, but didn't have any autos, and now I got one. Then finally, Jose Altuve, Bowman Chrome. I think this was from the Prospects set. And yeah, again, Altuve is just a proven all-star. The guy's a stud. I don't have any of his rookies. Had to get it. Got it for a great price, and that'll go into my PC, and I'll sit on it for a while. And if his price goes through the roof, I might sell it. But I just like to collect and hold on to them, so I'll probably hold on to them for a while. So we'll go to basketball. My main PCs for basketball are Celtics, and then Charles Barkley, Sean Kemp, Anthony Hardaway, and Jerry Stackhouse. Just guys I loved in the 90s. And any other player that kind of speaks to me a little bit, which there will be some interesting ones where you guys will be like, why the hell would you spend money on that guy? But I love what Panini's been doing. They get a lot of flack, but what they've been doing recently with getting all the older players autographs, patches, parallels, I love that. I think it's awesome. I think it's a great way for younger kids getting into the hobby to learn about these players. And also for guys like me who grew up in the 90s when, basketball is everything. Getting autographs to some of those stars is just a lot of fun. I got a Sean Kemp auto that will not be part of this mail time, but it will be in future mail times. But that's when I got that, I was just like speechless for about 5 minutes because he was my favorite player growing up. I just loved watching him. I also love Charles Barkley. That's right there. There we go. So just a huge Suns fan with that team that lost the brutal loss to the Bulls in the finals. But it's just cards. What's cool about it? There's a lot of nostalgia to them. especially when you see these older players. But this is actually the card that got me back into the hobby after about 5 years of being away. So I started collecting when I was 8. I remember my uncle gave me a pack of cards. I remember the first time I opened up a pack of cards. Collected till about high school and then stopped and started up an eBay store back in like 2010 for about 3 or 4 years. And then I stopped again. And then when the Celtics traded for Kyrie Irving, I was hooked. I saw his autograph available on eBay. I just wanted to have it. I got it in, and I was hooked. And so this is the card that got me back into the hobby, and I love it. And it's a treasure of mine. I'll hold on to it forever. So I told you guys I kind of got sucked into Select or Prism Silvers. So we got Kyrie Irving Silver, Jason Tatum Silver, Paul Pierce Silver. Paul Pierce is my favorite basketball player of all time. Well, one of them. Gordon Hayward Silver. And then again, Charles Barkley Silver. So one card on my hit list is definitely going to be a Charles Barkley auto, but they're absolutely ridiculously expensive. So I'm just going to wait till the value goes down a little bit, or the prices, much like when Sean Kemp's auto first came out and his prices went down significantly. But I fell into the trap of the silver for basketball. I didn't realize that the value was down so much this year. I didn't realize that they're just going to mass produce silvers and do about 6 silvers a box, much like how football did last year. So, I have an extra Charles Barkley silver available for $5 shipped. Extra Jason Tatum silver that's probably going to be about $8 shipped. And then I'm trying to think, there's one other guy. I think I might have an extra Kyrie Irving that I also would do for $8 shipped. So if you guys are interested in those, feel free to reach out to me. One of Sean Kemp's teammates, Detlef Schrempf. This is part of my trade with Eric. You know, again, I love that Sonics team. I love that logo. Those jerseys are amazing. I have a Sean Kemp jersey like that. You know, I'll bust out my jersey collection during one of these. But it's pretty extensive. But, yeah, he was one of those players I always liked growing up. And when I saw this as part of a throw into a trade, it was a no-brainer. Another card that was a no-brainer was Andrei Kirilenko, AK-47, number to 199. Guy wasn't huge. I played fantasy basketball in high school and college, and he was a stud because he got so many steals, blocks, points, rebounds. And I just always liked him. So to get a player's autograph that you really, really enjoyed for $5, it's a no-brainer. Again, I'm not going to make a living buying cards this way, but that's not what I'm trying to sell. I'm trying to collect that, and that's really what the hobby's all about. Jeff Hornacek. My buddy Jason has a show, or has a table at the show we go to, and he had this for sale for $5. I was like, yeah, I'm taking a Jeff Hornacek auto. On-card auto, number to 79. It's a cool card. Tom Gugliotta. This guy wasn't even that good, but I think it's a cool card. Impeccable is beautiful this year, and he's just one of those guys who, I followed him growing up. Didn't love him, but I followed him, and I saw the card for cheap. This is one of my PC. This card I love. Anthony Hardaway got this from DC Sports 87 on one of their consignments. Number to 99. You see the pinstripe in there, which I think is awesome. I mean, those were the best jerseys growing up. So getting that pinstripe was really cool. And then Hersey Hawkins. Who? Who's Hersey Hawkins? Let me tell you why I like Hersey Hawkins. Number to 99. I played Tecmo basketball. And this was back when I loved Charles Barkley, and I always played with the Sixers because that's the team he was on at the time. Hersey Hawkins just nailed threes. I mean, I probably played about 100 hours worth of Tecmo basketball with the Philadelphia 76ers. And so I liked Hersey Hawkins. So Zach at DC Sports 87 was doing an auction, consignment of this Hersey Hawkins. I put in a bid, I got it, and I won it. So I'm pumped. So anyways, that is the first episode of MailTime here at Card Czar. Please give us a follow on Facebook. Just search for Card Czar. On eBay, you can search for what we have in our store. Cards Czar is the eBay ID, CARDSCZAR. That is also our Instagram name. Find us on Instagram at Card Czar. So, again, first of many mail times we're going to have. A lot of announcements will be made during mail times. We're going to make this look a little bit more official too. Adam's working on that right now. And when the website's live, we're super excited to bring that to you. So Any questions, feel free to reach out to us. We also have an email address, cardzar@gmail.com. Any questions, any interests that you might have, or any cards players that you're looking for, team sets, DM us, hit us up. We're happy to let you know what we have. So, till next time, enjoy collecting.